You know, I'm vexed. I'm annoyed. I know art's good and that. Damien Hirst, he makes his frozen sheep. Ooh. You know what? Make a fucking tree, mate. Trees are great. You see them everywhere. They're great. The only thing that's problem with trees is that that when the lightning strikes on a tree and you're under it, you got a problem. But I'll get onto that later. What my problem is with Damien Hirst is that, you're in a gallery. Great, I'm in a gallery. Oh, great, cryogenically frozen sheep. I love it. I love it. I love to look at it because it reminds me of a farm where there's sheep. All right, my problem with that, right? Seriously, right? Okay, right, great. I love farms. Like I used to be on a farm once. I once went to a farm. They're great. Sheep, dogs, whistle. You know what? Damien Hirst, right? You go to his gallery in Gloucester. You're fucking, you're there, you're there in Gloucester, right? In his gallery with his cryogenically frozen sheep, right? It, it, it defrosts, right? What the fuck do I do with a defrosted sheep, right? I've got to look after it. It's like in the 80s when they used to put babies in baskets and leave them on your doorstep, or when Moses went down the river and some bastard picks him up. you know? It's like, what do I do with fucking cryogenically? What do I do with the cryogenically frozen sheep, right? Because the problem with that is that I don't live on a farm. I live in Carterton in a flat with a TV, Wi-Fi, and downloadable speeds that you can't even recognise. Right? And if I'm on a fucking farm with a sheep, or if I got a sheep, what the fuck do I do, right? The problem is with these cryogenically frozen art, right? It's bad. Something useful to cryogenically freeze milk, right? Literally, you could get milk from the 80s, cryogenically freeze it, and I literally you cryogenically freeze milk, drink it in 2000, right? Great, because cereal still exists. Yeah, we all eat cereal. Cryogenically freeze milk, and then it's ready for the 2000 era that we're in right now. And if we could cryogenically freeze everything, then we'd be saving ourselves. Oh, I want to eat fresh broccoli. Fuck off, mate. You want to eat broccoli, right? Cryogenically freeze it in the 80s, right? Simple, right? I could do that. I could get my dad to do it before I was born, right? Dad, before I'm born, right? Cryogenically... before I'm born, cryogenically freeze that fucking broccoli and milk or I'll fucking twat you around the face, you cunt. Oh, sorry, I swore, sorry. Don't forget how I said that. And then so you freeze it. It's done. It's ready. Damien Hirst got a problem on his hands. If all of a sudden it's a hot summer with it's a hot summer in Gloucester because it is hot in Gloucester often because on a hill, and and then literally like he's there and he's all showing you around. Oh, this is my cryogenically frozen fucking shark, right? That defrost, right? That shark's gonna want to kill me. Sharks hate me. Literally, every shark I've ever met, or every shark I've seen, hates me. I mean, I've never really seen one up close, but on the TV they look like they hate me. Just freeze broccoli, mate. Just freeze broccoli and milk. Just stop pissing around with your fucking sheep and sharks, mate. Who cares? Who cares? You know, great, you know. So, like, with the problem, yeah, broccoli and milk, mate. You know, don't eat fresh. Don't eat fresh. You know, Damien Hirst, great. He's a lovely artist. He's probably lovely in real life. You know, he probably gives to loads of charities, and that's what I'm going to get on. Remember, I said about the I said about well, it doesn't matter, but like, right, name me. What's the worst thing in the world? What's the worst thing that could happen in the world ever? Right? You're stuck at that. You're thinking global warming, you know, but you're thinking global warming or terrorism, right? Global warming is, you know, it was like that in the 80s, right? That's what, yeah. And you know, like in the 80s, you'd like it'd be snowing, but you'd be having a Capri Sun. In the 80s, it'd be snowing, you'd have a Capri Sun, mate. And then what's the terrorism, right? I don't have an answer for that right now because I'm a bit stuck for words. But I don't have a word for terrorism. Okay, right. Worst thing that can really happen in a real world, right? You're under a tree, lightning strikes on your tree, right? You're dead. Or you are really hot and you're really having a problem. You know, you're having a problem. And if you're if you're under a tree, right, and you're holding something metal, right, like a if you're under a tree, right, and you're holding a radiator, you know, you're gonna get really hot. If you're under a tree and you've got a radio. I feel sick. If you're under a radiator, right, and you feel hot, right? Oh wait, what's that saying? I don't know. You're gonna get hot, right? That's horrible. That's the worst thing that can happen to you. Because there's not enough charities for people that run. There's not enough charities for people to. There's not enough charities for people to recover from being electrocuted under a tree in and if it's summer, you're already hot. You know, you've been on a long walk, and then you come to a tree and you think I'm just gonna be fine here for a bit. With your radiator, mate, you're stuck for words, aren't you? You know what I mean? Worst thing in the world. Worse than anything. Worse than global warming. You know, oh, I'm a bit hot, oh, I'm a bit cold. You know, I wouldn't have a problem. I wouldn't have a problem if I was in the winter with a Capri Sun. It would be fine. You know, I like Capri Suns. I like snow. You know, snow, great. Great. Global warming, no. Lightning, radiator, bad. Yeah. And well, I'm done. Yeah. Thank you.